Team backlog. Now, after understanding the program backlog and PI planning meeting, and I am sure you got a little bit clue about a team backlog, here we are exploring a backlog for an agile team. So, the way we had a program backlog, which was a backlog for the complete agile release train as a group coming together, the team backlog is one agile team, 5 to like 5-10 developers, scrum master, product owner working together. That small group is having their own backlog, which is called team backlog. So we will understand what is this team backlog, which gives you a good starting point for your upcoming scaled agile training. So as you have understood, we have a program backlog which contains features. You remember that it has to be done just in time, and this is something you are product management is expected to refine and facilitate the prioritization using WSJF, which is called weighted shortage of first, and this is something continuously happening just in time, and this is something which is there for the agile release train. You don't want to do a lot of things here. And after this, you did a PI planning meeting. Yeah, that is something also we explored in our previous video. Now, in a PI planning meeting, each team found their own objective. So, team A took something, team B took something, and while they are doing this particular work, they also divided the features into the user stories. So, I can say, let's look at a team A perspective. This is a team A. So, they might have taken two features, feature 1 and feature 2 from the program backlog during PI planning meeting, and they might have divided this particular feature into multiple user stories in order to find out can they really deliver this particular feature in upcoming program increment time box. So now I am introducing term called user stories. You may wonder what is this? Yeah. So if you are coming from agile background, you may already understand it's a small slice of requirement which can be done in few days time. In a specific word, we can say something which can be completed within the iteration. So small slice of a feature, so you end up doing the feature which you have, you do a vertical slicing, so it gives a complete taste of that feature. So each vertical slice which you create of a feature will become a user story. So you create these user stories pre-PI planning meeting, as a preparation to a PI planning, and during the PI planning meeting breakout sessions also as a team A, because this is a feature which is associated with you, and you create these user stories, and based on them, the size of the user story, you committed the overall delivery timelines, or you estimated the dependencies during the PI planning meeting. Now this whole get closed and come as an input once you have this PI planning meeting done, and you come to your home area and you maintain a team backlog here, and these all user stories will become an item there. So team backlog, you can say, is maintained for each team. So each team, based on the user story they picked up, they will come up, and each team's product owner will lead this particular discussion. Now, it's not only the user story, the slice of technological work, the enablers, may also become the work item for team backlog. So it's a, I would say, disaggregation of a program backlog items. There could be some other items as well, improvement items, technological explorations, which may get added for a team, and it is populated, prioritized by the product owner for a given team. And you can say in the upcoming PI, you are running this iterative way of development. This becomes your input, yeah, for your team, and that's the whole idea of doing team backlog. Now, this thing may get refined during your continuous PI execution also. There is a possibility of a one user story may get split into multiple user stories. You may add acceptance criteria to it. You means product owner may facilitate that, and team members are expected to participate in a frequent team backlog refinement meeting, which is helping us in coming up with a workable team level backlog. So we have a program backlog which is common for the complete agile release train. Subset of the program backlog which is relevant for me to my team get further elaborated, sliced, and I maintain my team backlog for upcoming PI. And doing this team backlog item, incrementally in each iteration and producing a workable demo for it helps me in finishing my PI objective, or in a other way I can say incrementally delivering my team backlog items helps me in delivering the program backlog item. Yeah? And this is primarily maintained at the team level. User stories and enablers, a small slice of technology work is called enabler, is the work item which can be understood as a team backlog work items.